Hi friends! Welcome back to Key and Katie Jean. We're going to look at abstract watercolor landscapes today. Very simple materials, just paper that has been taped down, water, a brush, and whatever color paint you want. You can use multiple colors of paint, but I like to just use one. Make sure to play around and experiment with what you like best. Here I have Payne's Gray, which is one of my very favorite colors. I used quite a bit of paint and added some water to it, so it's got quite a thick consistency as far as watercolor goes. It's very, very saturated. You're going to be using lots of water, so you want a very saturated paint along the middle of your paper. That way, when you add the water to it, the paint bursts into the water and creates this really beautiful organic landscape. Depending on what you're doing, you can put the line in the middle of the paper or more near the top or the bottom. And then you want to take a big fluffy brush and add some water on the top and the bottom, but you notice I haven't touched the paint line yet. That's going to come here when I drag the fluffy brush along the paint, and it's going to meet the water that we put on the top and just flow up into that space. The surface tension is going to pull that paint into all these amazing organic shapes. It's never the same. It's always different and interesting, and that's one of my favorite things about watercolor. The flow and the movement of it is so soothing, and I also like that it allows me to give up control. There are lots of things you can do in watercolor to control your flow of water, and with lots of practice you learn how to do those things. But with this technique, you use so much water, it allows you to just sit back and let the paint and the water do their thing, and you just get to sit back and enjoy the movement. It's very cool. Kids love to watch this technique as well. My son loves watching the color just burst up like that. And you'll notice different colors flow differently with the water. And it's just fun to just play around and see kind of what beautiful picture you get. So now I'm just letting this dry naturally. I let it dry naturally for about 20 minutes, and then I used a hairdryer on it just to finish it up. It's going to give you more organic shapes if you let it dry naturally. So here is what the finished product looks like. I love how you can see all the places where the paint just soaked up into the paper. It's so cool to see. That looks like a tree and a little house to me with like clouds on the top. There's a little riverbank or a lake, something like that. It's just a really fun to see what people notice in these abstract landscapes, because everyone is going to see something very different. When my son and I look at these, he sees something completely different than I do, and it's just really interesting to hear. So that's a super easy technique that you can use to help you learn your watercolor materials and how they play together. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you try out abstract landscapes with watercolor. You can do these in any color you want to match the spaces in your home, and I just really hope you enjoy, because the process of doing it is the fun part.